from Queer Brewing. Um, Obviously, the statement being made by calling yourself that in the first place. But obviously, everyone in life needs, does what they does. So, IPA, ain't gone overboard on the names, so that's one good thing. So I got this from lowcostbeer.com, and it says here, burst into bright. We all burst into bright colours, flowers or sparks from time to time. This beer is for those moments of brightness, vibrance and joy. I love that sentiment. Burst into Bright is our core IPA, hopped solely with New Zealand Cascade and fermented with the same Kvik yeast as our core pale Existence as a radical act, resulting in a beautifully layered floral, citrus and tropical notes. Burst into this moment with us. 6%, and actually brewed and packaged by Cloudwater, so I'm not sure whether they've got their own brewery or not, unless it's the fact that if it's a canned release, maybe Cloudwater lend their facilities, which is a nice, it's nice of them to just to acknowledge that as well, really. Better to be Cloudwater than that brew one, whatever it was called. So, and apologies if I look and sound terrible. I woke up this morning feeling awful. Hopefully it's not the old COVID or like that. You never know, do you? Hopefully it's just a nasty cold. Headache, temperature, a little bit of coughing. So lovely, bright orange pour. This real burst of sunshine, and then I just spilled some. First ever beer from Queer Brewing, I can remember at least. Like it says, lovely tropical aroma. Smells divine. Right, let's dive in. It's a lovely bright summer's day. I'm feeling absolutely rubbish, but something like this, just to do a bit of review, to have a little bit of a chat, and to embrace the summer while we're still in summer. I mean, for all the moaning we do about the heat the other week, remember soon we're going to be in winter, and that'll be interesting for every single one of us in the UK that isn't mega rich. From breweries who use a lot of electricity, a lot of hops to brew their beer, to people like me putting a light on in the shed, in the beer room. It's going to be interesting. Hopefully, the world's energy companies will realise that there's a moment now for them to grow up and stop this fleecing of the general population, or risk a backlash. That backlash will come. Liz Truss, she seems to me comes across as a bit of an hard arse, and I'm all for women being the Prime Minister, I am, but the right person. I think the Labour girl, I'm not sure what her name is to be fair, but she's proper down to earth. She comes across as just a normal person, talking as you should talk, just straight down the line, no messing about. That to me, I'm not so stuck on Keir Starmer, but he's a lot better than Jeremy Corbyn, who's old-fashioned and no one wanted him. Yeah. He'd have had Putin round for dinner. So, tasting really well. It's 6%, not really getting the ABV, and I'm glad about that, to be fair, because And I'm doing a bit of home brewing this afternoon, so I've got to siphon off a nice Pinot Grigio that I brewed and a wash that I brewed, and ready for the next lot of home brewing and grain brewing as well. I'm really looking at doing an imperial stout. I mean, to be fair, I'd like to do Wraggy's Golden Ale, but you know. Tasting spot on. Not fault, so really flavourful, and it's good because it's going right into my eyes, waking me up in some ways. Um, just been round the garden centre, and as you know, for people who watch this channel, I grow a lot of plants, literally thousands and thousands growing at this moment in time. Save the boss a lot of money, and I've walked into the garden centre, and yeah, you've got the show plants that are 15 and 20 quid each, but even the scrappy plants are a tenner. Some of mine that I'm growing at work are just as good as them. So you imagine, um, scary the price of things, and managed to acquire a couple of dead heads as I was walking around, as you do. I'm doing them a favour, going them home, dry them off, and I've got them seeds myself, or at least try. You know, there's no guarantees in gardening, no guarantees in anything in life. So, Queer Brewing. I've been following these guys, girls, should we say, not guys, girls, on the social media. And you know, standing up for what you believe in is a great thing. As somebody who really has a terrible time with blooming anxiety and that, and mental health, you know, getting over that stigma of that mental health is something that's dirty and nasty. No, it's not. And the world needs to grow up on that things. Some people are lucky and never ever suffer it. Even if the world's collapsing in front of them, they're chilled. And some people, you know, the smallest thing can blow their mind. And trust me. So, yeah, sticking up for what you believe in. That's why I talk so much about mental health. And yeah, fair play. So, in any case, both on the mouth and on the nose, um, real tropical, smooth, proper fruity beer. It hits you with all sorts of different fruits. Um, Going down a treat, really nice. And I've got to save a bit for the obligatory Instagram photo. In some ways, it kind of proves that I actually am drinking it and not saying I'm drinking it, although why would I? But hey ho. But for me, first beer from these people, it was a good beer. Yeah, it was a nice beer. Out of 5, good 4.3 out of 5, and would have it again. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to have it on keg or cask if it was available in Nottingham. Um, the likelihood of that, I don't know. Who knows? You know, unless these guys did a tap takeover at a local pub, that'd be interesting. Lots of good local pubs that are doing tap takeovers these days. If anybody from Queer Brewing ever watches this, the Castle Rock pubs. There's lots of pubs. If you do watch this and you're intrigued about tap takeovers, um, then let me know, and I'll contact the pubs directly as well, and at least set the ball rolling. But in any case, cracking beer. Thank you for watching. And now I'm going to siphon some wine. Oh yeah, and I'm going to sit down and just chill while the wine's siphoning. Put my phone on and just chill. Try not to fall asleep. Because, yeah. Cheers all, and hope you're having a great Saturday. God, the chair's wobbling. Oh my gosh. Nearly swore.